Greetings, gentlemen. I'm your host, Asa Kane, and this is Crypto Kernels. Today, we need to talk about something very important that just happened inside the Aave ecosystem. Last week, Aave officially restored borrowing capabilities after the chaos, uncertainty, and fear surrounding the exploit situation that shook parts of the Ethereum DeFi ecosystem. If you understand what this actually means, this is much bigger than just borrowing is back. This is about confidence. This is about liquidity. And this is about whether DeFi can survive major stress events without completely collapsing. Let's be honest. A lot of people were panicking. People thought this situation could spiral into something much worse. People were worried about frozen funds, worried about cascading liquidations, about Ethereum DeFi taking another massive hit. But now, borrowing functionality being restored is a major sign that Aave is stabilizing the situation and moving back toward normal operations. And that matters because it's not just some tiny random protocol. We're talking about one of the biggest lending platforms in all of crypto. Millions and millions of dollars move through this ecosystem every day. People borrow against Ethereum, they borrow against Bitcoin, they use stable coins for liquidity, they leverage positions, manage risk. This is the core infrastructure for DeFi. And when something threatens core infrastructure, the entire market pays attention. And that's why we're here today. If you're here because you want to learn how to maximize what you have to the absolute fullest, hit the like button right now and make sure this video gets out to as many people like yourself who think and want the same. This is for all of you who are new. Aave is a decentralized lending protocol that allows users to lend and borrow crypto assets without the need for a traditional intermediary. Users supply assets to the liquidity pools and earn interest, while borrowers can borrow assets against their collateral. Aave is non custodial, transparent, and built on Ethereum, giving users control, flexibility, and access to deep liquidity. Now, if you want to learn more, watch my other videos that I made on Aave where I break everything down. We don't have time for all that here. The exploit, what happened? Mid April, an exploit related to Kelp DAO's R Ethereum token allowed an attacker to steal close to $300 million. And we've been dealing with the repercussions ever since. And you can see down here at the bottom how the exploit happened, the damage in the top right hand corner. And then over here in the bottom right hand corner, you can see Aave's response, which was swift. I mean, immediately within an hour or so, all borrowing capabilities were shut down. I didn't know what happened. I was actually looking at one of my accounts and then everything just froze up. And I made my first video on it within 8 hours after that. So I guess it was kind of beneficial that I have my own channel where I could talk about it, otherwise. Now, borrowing restored. This officially happened on May the 18th. All right, this is huge. Why is this great news for investors? Down at the bottom, number one, improved liquidity, more capital efficiency, more trading opportunities, stronger confidence, enhanced security, and number one, Aave continues to lead DeFi. Number one, there are many different platforms and tokens, and everything else, but Aave has been the leader since I know for a fact DeFi even began. So we're going back the end of 2020. And I've been an owner since then. And that's why I'm talking about it here with all of you right now. Okay. I wish I had somebody to talk about this with. But I'm very optimistic. As far as yourself, do your own research. I've given you the tools, and now it's up to you to use them. All of us want growth. That's why we're in the game. That goes without saying. But even more important than that is protecting what you have, because if you don't protect what you already have, you're going to lose it, no matter how much you end up accumulating. And the only way to truly protect your assets in this industry of ours is to have your own cold storage wallet. All right. Which is why we have our store here. I'm going to leave a link in the description. We are an authorized partner of both Ledger and Trezor, the two worldwide leading manufacturers, I should say, of crypto storage. It's a lot of info here on the site. I'm just showing you guys some of it here. You can go ahead and look at it on your own time. Otherwise, we'll be here another 30 minutes. But look, there's also a video on here that talks about hackers stealing your crypto. You do not want to leave it on any exchange. I don't care if it's Coinbase, Crypto.com, Kraken, BuyFi, any of them. And I'm a partner of BuyFi. So, you don't want to leave it on there forever. If you sign up for our newsletter, you're going to receive special perks that you cannot get anywhere else. I promise you that. Membership really does have its privileges, especially when it pertains to my channel. Now, if this video has been of value to you, if you've learned something new in this episode, forget that, not just this episode, but from the 5+ years that I've been sharing my insight with all of you. Show your appreciation as well as your support by making a contribution to the channel. You can do so with any stable coin built on Ethereum, Polygon, anything that's on MetaMask. You can send it to our address in the description. What this does, gentlemen, it helps us to continue to create life-changing content for all of you. Okay, it's the fuel that we run on. That's what money is. It's fuel in every facet of life. And we're going to keep growing and growing and growing. I've got so much more behind the scenes that I'm building right now, and I will be sharing it with all of you in due time. But just continue showing support in the meantime, and it's going to continue to pay off for all of us. Until next time, get in there and make it happen.